Well, it's been a very interesting process because this building is here because of the state fair. Grand Island was successful in getting the state fair here, and one of the spin-offs of that is the ability for the city to use this building the rest of the year. And we've, through deliberations with council and so forth, determined that a recreational application is probably a good idea, and I think it's going to lend itself to a lot of usage. We're planning on, when we get it really up and operational, we'll be running from the 1st of October roughly to the 1st of May each year. That's the time when people then be shifting to the outdoor activities to play their softball outdoors and things like that. And then we'll shift our employees and some of the staff that are currently doing that type of activities into our summer playground modes, to be the playground program, Island Oasis, and things like that. So I think it's a unique opportunity to use this building to maximize its potential and give new activities for the citizens that I couldn't take before. If you look back just this past winter, for example, we had a long winter. We had snow in early October, and basically winter stayed with us, until through March. So for 4 or 5 months, it really didn't lend itself for anyone to be outdoors, to use any kind of park activity, be it the playground equipment, be it the tennis course, certainly not the swimming and things like that. So there was a real limit on what people could do. Now with this facility and with all the opportunities it affords people, those winter months no longer have to be just idle months, and we can get people out and be active and take advantage of the new opportunities. Basically, the facility is broken in about 4 different categories. We've got a large turf area, which will lend itself to soccer, to flag football, to indoor, like say, infield practice for your softball and your baseball teams and things like that. We've got a basketball, volleyball court area that will do just what we're saying here, allow for 2 full court basketball games or 4 volleyball games at a time. When we move to another segment of the building, we have batting cages that allow for hitting of baseball and softball, both slow pitch and fast pitch. Those will be with mechanical machines, and we're also going to get some netting that allow golfers to hone their game over the winter months, hit some golf balls as well inside the cages. And then our other component is a children's playground area. It's dedicated to the tykes. It's going to be a smaller playground area. It's not going to probably be for your 10 or your 12-year-olds, obviously, but for the smaller ones. And during a long winter, I'm sure parents are going to appreciate being able to bring their children and let them turn them loose for a little time to play. And then also when the adults are maybe participating in a league or something, the little ones can use that as a diversion to play on while mom and dad are doing volleyball or basketball. Yeah, we've got a modular system, if you will, a component system. We're screened in all the areas for safety, and then we also have drop-down curtains that'll divide, for example, the 2 basketball courts or the 4 volleyball courts. We've got another divider curtain that will divide the soccer. Say you've got a soccer game going, we can actually have 2 games going at the same time, a divider curtain that allows for 2 games instead of just the 1, and then a third divider net that actually will be used to divide the artificial turf activities from then the basketball volleyball courts. It's kind of a developing project as we go. We're not sure how the usage is going to play down, but what we're looking at currently right now, we're looking at 2 opportunities. You can either rent the facility, say as a team, for practice. You can run it as an individual, pay a daily fee to use the facilities that are available. We're going to have leagues with the city's going to sponsor leagues in volleyball and basketball, soccer, flag football, things like that. We're also looking at the opportunity for someone that perhaps wants to sponsor their own league to rent the facility from us, and then they would basically run the league, and we would host the activity on our site. So we're trying to make it available for everybody in as many different ways as possible. I'm sure once we get the word out, we really start moving forward. We've had an awful lot of calls about the different opportunities and interest in renting the facility, when's it going to be available. So we're trying to get everything cranked down as quickly as we can to make it available. Obviously winter's close at hand, and we want to try to make it available for that use.